Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths...
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution. All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but If we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter.
Frozen.
Laid bare.
Crisp.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
All right.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you?
All right. Please, take...
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side. Laid bare. Time to testify. Ready. Enough!
Shower me with credit! Watch out! Coming at you!
Witness my rise. This spell is from the Masters of the Nightwind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time. These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Yoo-hoo! Into the shadows. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Hey there! Transfixed. This is where you fall. Overruled.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of lament?
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Aurora? His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you? You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. Please finish what you set out.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding. Am I dying?
Ah, Auroron, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meat?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy?
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... why did my birth open the door? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again. Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. But I never forced myself.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a...
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet...
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a...
I'm not weak.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like...
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So...
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand it.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't... My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to...
The worst appears to be over.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up.
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed.
The answer you seek.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who shall... Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and...
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do... For that answer, you will offer all of your strength, and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man holds a feast. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sanhaj. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night? As in the one who...
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery to me.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took to aid the people of Natlan. The Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make...
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Seelies.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley line. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, just like the consequences of using the Gnosis. That is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family. My comrades. My homeland. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade...
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, but as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose...
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory.
Yeah, we're just one hero.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my... Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're... But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big... I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll...
I'll update everyone outside.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so,
Self-pity?
please don't tell anyone I used that word. You come to me with many questions, and I'm not familiar with that concept. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, you come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be.
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many questions.
Saying in the tribe.
I haven't heard anything as of yet.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron. We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosomtwe.
Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps, in any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current... And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though...
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and in the process, I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif?
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now... As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of humans.
And I still lost. Still. It's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. We could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still...
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So...
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power, in other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more...
That still sounds
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Aurora, in the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. Alright, let's head...
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're... Oh, someone's calling us.
Something wrong, Traveler?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. Listen, I'm not blaming you.
Hey!
Nothing I can handle. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should...
You must be exhausted.
Don't worry.
Kanich! You made it back in one...
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Yeah, we won't keep you that... Don't quit you here, then.
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice still. This one. This one here.
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did! You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think! Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time. And
Pretty sure.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted... I'm not the one who needs an apology.
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself.
You better be sincere.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, the Pyro Archon has discussed your...
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Could you not?
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great! We'll be there! If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. But we ran into a problem. He's not from
I see. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders.
Mm-hmm.
Speak your mind. There are no others here.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name...
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an
ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom but it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander...
Yes, because I believe forging this name, we don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my...
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could... And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
How?
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of Death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes.
Well, I can't! She's so strong! She's not the type of person to... The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it.
We shall have to wait and see. My time is running out.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a...
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is...
Really?
Your thanks are unnecessary. Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out.
Time trial. It's worth a shot.
Shilon and Sitlali, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see! Whoa, it's the two of us! Oh, and that...
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift! Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go!
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those 2 locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're—
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things continue like this, then...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only 1 hero short. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best—
You're saying we just have to hold down—
It'll be a long fight. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many— All right. Shilonen, Kachina. As an important figure in the—
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right. No time to lose. Let's go!
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
This thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy. Whoa, fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports. Look, they must be trapped! Let's go help!
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Laid bare. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never seen it this bad.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here! We came to help, but looks like you don't need it.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas?
Here, take a look at the messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all... If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel...
Thanks! Now...
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though.
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monster...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you... Hey, Kanich just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt. Everything looks good so far. Wait! Those Saurians are fighting the Abyss! Unbelievable! Attacking cute, innocent Saurians? Come on, let's go help!
My turn. Witness my rise. Overruled.
It's all right. You're safe now. The bad guys are all gone. Go and find your friends, okay? It's dangerous out here. It's best. Okay, then. Shoo! Shoo! Come on, shoo! Nope. Still nothing. Wait. There's something on the ground over there. Let's see. Oh, it's one of the battle reports from the Scions of the Canopy! This must be what the Saurians were trying to protect! Looks pretty recent, too. We can use it to figure out where to... You're right. Maybe, anyway, Still no response. Well, what do you want to do? Follow...
This is where you fall. Transfixed. Overruled. Witness my rise.
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Go on.
Thank you for coming. We finally have time to catch our breath.
Fairly stable for now. We've stationed ourselves here to act as a buffer.
What about the monsters that suddenly appeared?
Based on my experience, the monsters are attracted to two things: the presence of living beings and combat. That's why we set up our front line of defense so far from the tribe. The civilians are more isolated from combat that way. Ah, the messenger's here.
Perfect! We were just waiting for the latest battle report.
We'll stay here and continue to... There's so much that needs to be done if you're not in a hurry to leave.
That's a decision for the...
Ah, by the way, I think I know where some monsters might be. It's an area nearby. If you've got some time, I'd appreciate the backup. All right, let's move out.
Here's the current... If you have the strength...
Laid bare.
Watch out! Attack!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Time to testify.
Oh, Kanich, you're back! Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing goes off the deep end. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse? Okay, that's enough out of you! Yeah, Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need any... There are a lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
Ah, it's you two! Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back.
Plus, we managed...
Want to get some rest, Traveler? What's going on?
I got him cornered!
This is where you fall.
There are too many of them! They just keep coming! Bow before your king!
I got him cornered!
This shall not be my fate.
Proper send-off! From the sea.
Target acquired! Time for you to pay the price.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Loaded.
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
What was that? Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too! The fact that Deadpan Kanich is this nervous just goes to show how serious this really is. Oh. Whoa! Those Saurians are fighting each other! No, wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Watch out! Shower me with praise!
Into the shadows.
Watch out!
Ready. Time to testify.
Ow! Hey there! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Cha! Ha! Hiya! Nah! Hey there!
Over here! Come on, quick! Hey, wake up! And you, wake up!
They're all dead.
Oh no!
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when they fought till the end to protect us. And now,
Right. You need to get to the stadium.
I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly, I am.
Huh? Yeah. I'm on no. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there.
need the... But, as I understand, the folks at the Scions of the Canopy outpost suffered a large scale of... If you're free, please head...
Yet another place crawling with monsters. Let's clear the area and see if there are any survivors.
Transfixed! Pitiful.
Yoo-hoo!
Hunt them down. Loaded.
Coming at ya! Watch out! A proper send-off! From...
Laid bare.
Watch out!
Stay back! Wait, here? What happened to the monsters?
All of them? But they're...
What's the situation here?
The warriors protecting our group all fought to their deaths. We weren't about to sit around waiting to die, so we... Who knows? Maybe we should...
Oh, when I was in my prime, I could have handled them all by myself.
Yeah, take our hot air...
Oh, but won't that hold you...
What the? How is anyone still here? I thought the monsters had Yes, of course. Leave them with us. What's the matter? We need to go. It's not safe here.
It's just... I can't help but think...
It's not too late. Maybe even for me. I might be an old bag of bones, but I used to train in the spear, and I bet...
Let's get going. I'm gonna fight to the very end.
Thanks again for your help.
Okay, but be extra careful.
You bet.
Strike a pose! Watch out!
Everlasting as the moon!
Nope. Nobody here. The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
overruled! Witness my rise. Transfixed. Into the shadows. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Shower me with praise! Watch out! Attack!
How dare you! Let the world come alive!
Laid bare. This is where you fall. Transfixed. Ready.
This is the second time you've had to come to our rescue. I'm a little ashamed. Thanks to your efforts last time, we managed to fend off the Abyss here, even after whatever the... But at this point, I think we're gonna have to cut our losses.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
All right, time to evacuate. There's a volunteer unit here too. So first I need to... For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Anyone... Those are the options. As of this moment, the Children of Echoes are reasonably well defended. So please, weigh the risk. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, Did I not make myself clear?
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be a home for us to return to?
If anyone wants a future, it's on them to go out there and grab it. Period. No one wants to be that person who sat back and hoped for the best while other people were giving their blood for our nation.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan.
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the Children of Echo's garrison.
Great! Well, you all seem in good spirits, so that's encouraging. But still, please be careful.
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh? Shoot! That creepy abyss thing is raining down a dangerous look.
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard...
Then let's head over and check on them! monsters and hurry!
Hunt them down.
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job is... But there's nothing we can do about that. Even if we don't find any survivors, maybe...
How brilliant!
There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before. Traveler, this war's getting too much for Paimon to take. Okay, let's do this! goodness, those people are still standing!
Transfixed!
Ha! Ah! Coming at ya! Watch out! Attack!
This is where you fall.
You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, it's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending...
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle here. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The pyro archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we...
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. We got enough people to hold our own here, and it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think? What is it? Oh, you're right. It's your decision if... Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in!
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on.
Time to testify.
All right.
Witness my rise.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Hey there!
All right. Hunt them down. All right.
Laid bare.
Strike a pose! Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
All right. Hear the echoes of the Velp!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Bring it! Time to testify. Loaded. All right. Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my... I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was an exaggeration. Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day.
And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dream. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, we should catch up with the group.
This is where you fall.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe?
But how, right? Everyone, and with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, Paimon's sure is getting tired from all this flying, but... Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower Feather Clan hanging. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the... Wait! Over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Spina...
Into the shadows.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please. How's that, Koichi?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska. I used to think Mom and Dad were... I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it... I guess I was...
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated.
No. All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's nobody's fault that things didn't turn out great. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukasaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska? What happened? What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! Dealing with Abyss, we could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before... Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain, maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice.
Time for this war to... Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that.
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
Burn that flag!
Whoa, what's that? Aerial support from Moika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Hunt them down.
Hey there! Attack!
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed. Use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, Malika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Wanted my full attention, did you?
Yoo-hoo!
Loaded.
Coming at ya!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous!
Hey, you're back!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up! I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters! Everyone! Death is now off the table! So charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it!
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just...
Already? But you were just at the...
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Verisa. She says they're safe now.
Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now!
We ain't gonna let them get away with that!
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
Alright, this is the final battle!
Strike a pop!
Yeah! Witness my rise! Over! Into the shadows.
Hey there!
This is where you fall. Transfixed! Laid bare.
Strike a pose!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Everyone, we are gathered. It is a victory forged by... We emerge victorious from another crisis.
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike the...
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with the final show.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already...
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things...
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone... Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Night?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for you.
Oh, right! You seem a little out of sorts.
I guess I am. You know, when I just... I'm sorry.
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not...
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch!
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own? A clear conscience. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to... I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. I'll give you more details on the final battle.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika... I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set. I had to know your thoughts. Okay. Thank you for standing up for us. Oh, and please, I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could
Got it. Mom's...
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now... Don't worry, I said a drink.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right...
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Well, I'll be. You made this shot. The science of the canopy raised some tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe...
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right?
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than you.
Oh, really? Well, good. Unless... Surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
That was fantastic. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame.
Worried that you won't be able to...
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why would you... Come on, one more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it.
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will serve as their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involved.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping— Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was—
Wait, hold on! Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that is long— If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, with the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love you. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom— But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations. But I can promise that—
Whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What? You mean we'll be—
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but what will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs—
I greatly— Everyone in Natlan knows how important— If you have any of—
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is—
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will—
How do you know that? I see.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, for the sake of those countless lost souls.